I'm Tom Williams and I'm Managing Director of Coin and Drink Limited. We're a second generation family run business and we specialise in fully managed coffee, vending and refreshment solutions for workplaces across the West Midlands and surrounding counties. We're based in Walsall in the heart of the Black Country. When people ask what makes our workplace culture unique, it's quite a simple answer. It's just the simple fact we care for each other and we look out for each other. When my father started the business in 1962, we probably didn't realise we'd ever reach this many years in business, but it's been built on a foundation of people first. We've got some long-serving members of staff and our average length of service is just over 12 years. Recently, there's probably been a couple of really nice instances where the culture has really shone through. Firstly was a retirement we had last year. A lady who'd been with us for just over 15 years. In our route operations department, and to see the whole company almost and ex-employees, her family come along to a surprise retirement party for her at the offices. It was just so special to see, and hearing her talk about her experiences working here, tears shed with customers that she was retiring as well, people she got to know over that time, and certain customers she'd been the only person they would have interacted with day to day from Coin and Drink for all that time. It was incredible to see, and I think it really spoke volumes of how much people support each other. And since she's retired, I think she's been back to every event we've had so far, so it just goes to show how much of a great place it can be for the people here and the lifelong friendships they make. And then recently we've had a member of our staff who decided to take part in Brave the Shave for Macmillan. So she's been raising money for quite a few months. We've been helping her to do that here, and we held the actual shave in the Coin and Drink office. And again, over half the company that could make it back on that particular day were here to watch it and support and cheer and donate, and it was just a lovely thing to be able to see that so many people would come out and support a member of staff for something that they were doing for no cause of their own, but to help other people. And they're two instances that have just happened recently that really stick out for me, that sort of highlight what our company culture's like. One thing we're really big on is helping people to realise their potential. We employ 77 people currently at our office, and many of those people, as I said previously, have been here for well over 15 years, some over 30 years, some might be even getting close to 40 years. But we're realistic in that not everyone who joins us is going to spend that much time with us, but we have a bit of a saying that anyone who joins us will always leave in a better position than when they came, and that's attributed to professional development, whether it be apprenticeships. We've held various apprenticeships over the years through engineering, IT, marketing, sales, health and safety, and many others. But there's also professional development for people, and whether that's just confidence building, team building, having the chance to try new things, work on new systems, develop new systems and hardware. It's all about just getting people that little bit more experience every day, and it not only helps them, but it helps us deliver a better service to the customers. But it's really important to us that people do progress with us. We want people to go on and have fulfilling jobs, and the people who do want to progress, that we can, if we can't give them the opportunity to do it here, then they're really well placed to go somewhere else and be a really good member of staff for someone else in a more senior position. So we're very much focused on the today, but there's a big emphasis on the next 12 months, 3 years, 5 years with our people, and making sure that they can push themselves to be the best version of themselves that they can. We've got quite a lot of success stories here really. If I look at our management team alone, except for myself and our sales manager, every single member of that team has been here 25 years plus, and I think the sales manager is only not included in that because she had a break in between. But it's a really experienced team, and that's throughout the business, whether it's people out on the vans. We have length of service in that department over 25 years, but there's real success stories of people building themselves from apprenticeship level right the way through to now becoming the management team. And in fact, 3 out of the management team started as apprenticeships, and now progressed to senior positions, and they're really good case studies for us, and really good stories for us to be able to tell with people who do join the business of, this is really what is possible to work with us. And it's quite hard. People don't see a vending company as being somewhere that you might have access to careers in finance, marketing, sales, IT, health and safety, service, and many more. But there's all that and more available. It's a really diverse business in terms of opportunities for careers. One thing we're really proud of is we are a committed real living wage employer. This was done just after COVID, and it was never a tick box exercise for us. We've always paid well above the average for well above minimum wage and well above the average for our industry, but we weren't aware of the real living wage accreditation at the time, and we place a really big value on what people do for us, and we think they should be fairly paid for doing it. Again, we have another little motto that we should pay people what we can afford to, not what we can get away with. And I think it's a lovely little motto to live by, because we really do want people to be motivated to come to work because of the environment we've created, but also that they're secure financially, they know and are well paid, they know what their income's going to be, and they can lead a good life outside of work and not struggle. And another side of that is we often pay out a company bonus. So last year we had a really good year. So in October last year we basically gave everyone the equivalent of an extra month's wages as a thank you for such a good year we'd had. So it's little things like that. We're not here to work people to the bone. We want people to enjoy coming to work and be fairly paid for it. And at the end of the day, go and tell their friends how much they enjoy working here. Tell our customers how much they enjoy working here and what we do for them, because it's stuff we're really proud of and we really should shout about. And on top of pay, we do offer quite a lot of other benefits as well. The main one obviously being we give free tea and coffee and hot chocolate, which is a staple for anyone these days, but it's a nice little touch and it's what we do best. We have heavily subsidised fresh food, snacks, cold drinks in the office. Again, it's our specialist subject of what we do, so it's only right that we show what we can do to our staff as well and live by our own standards. But we have other things, so we have the HSF membership, which gives people various different helplines they can call if they've got any kind of struggle, whether it be wellbeing, financial worries, and a multitude of things. And it's a really nice tool for the staff to have, and I think it adds another layer of care from us for them. And we've got various other similar platforms that we offer that have GP access, counselling, anything like that. And most importantly, we all want people to come and talk to us directly as well. And we're all here to support everyone through challenging times. We're only human, and we're all humans here, and we understand things go on outside of work, situations change, relationships change. So we want open communication with people and to know that they can come and talk to us and we can do our level best to help or point them in the right direction. Work-life balance has become really a hot topic for everyone, I think, now, and I think everyone wants to feel like they've got a really good balance between coming to work every day and the time they get to spend with loved ones, with their families, or just doing things they enjoy. We've got a challenging job out on the road. The main function of the business is the day-to-day filling, cleaning, maintaining of equipment, and that does involve people being out on the road in person. But that job's fairly flexible as well at the same time. It's early start in the morning, early finish, so a lot of people enjoy the fact they can go and pick their kids up from school in the afternoon and get all the afternoon and evening to themselves. We finish early on a Friday, 3 o'clock, so people can have a long weekend. And we are human beings. We understand there's childcare needs, there's health issues, there's family, and we just encourage people to come and talk to us and tell us what's going on, and if we can support as best we can, we will. We offer hybrid working in certain situations, although the majority of people have chose to come back to the office full time, which I think is really nice, and I think it shows the value that people place in workplace relationships here, and just being able to be in the thick of it day to day. I think it's why we're such a close team. But we do understand people's challenges outside of work or preferences to how their work can be different, and we listen, and we try to make the best of any situation. Since 1962, Coin & Drink has always been a people first business. We've always believed that if we look after our people right, they'll look after our customers in the same way, and that's not going to change. I'm really passionate about how we look after our people, and really passionate about how we look after our customers. They're the two biggest things that we can invest in. So we will continue to be good employers. We will continue to do the right thing by our staff and try to reward people as best we can, and keep on with the real living wage and paying people fairly and above that if we can, and just making this a great place for people to work and for other people to actually want to come and work. And I think that's really key when it comes to future plans for the next generation of people, or any recruitment needs we might have. We want people to see that this is a fantastic place, and people that somewhere that someone should dream of coming to work. But thank you for listening, and I look forward to catching up with you soon.